you look like, like, okay, stand by angle. Action.
Right. So, Mr. Yee, can you explain how the council actually came to the figure of 3.2 in determining the fare increases for this year?
Well, firstly, there are 2 years that's involved. For 2012, that was suspended. So we have to consider 2012 and 2013. 2012, the old formula applied, and for 2013 is a new formula. But taking the 2 years together, it comes to 6.6%. Very clearly, it is not tenable to consider a 6.6% increase. So we have to look at how we can roll over part of it to 2014. Looking at available data so far, which can only be confirmed by end of April, the expectation is that for 2014, applying the new formula, it should be a minus 0.3. So we thought if we take 3.2 now and carry forward 3.4, then 2014, in all probability, it should work out something like 3.1 or very close to the 3.2. So it's almost splitting it halfway. So that's where we got our 3.2. But we're very mindful that 3.2 is higher than what we have ever done before. That there will be commuters who are impacted by this. So that's the reason why you see this year there's a slew of enhancement to the concessions. And in addition to that, government is introducing 2 new schemes as well to help 2 groups that are affected, the low-wage workers and the people with disabilities. So one, we started off with 6.6, and we found a way to divide it out into half and carry forward half of it. But we are very mindful people will be impacted, and that's where the enhancement, the concessions came in.
How helpful has the new fare mechanism formula for the council?
Well, it gives clarity. For one, for example, the CPI that people in the past has always been questioning it is now based on core CPI, which takes out housing and transport. I mean, we know housing prices has shifted so much. So I think that it gives a greater reflection. And for the operator's point of view, to include this energy index more correctly reflects in changes in energy costs, which is a huge element in operating buses and trains. Then we still retain the clawback for productivity gains.
Why do you think that the fare is affordable?
Well, we track the increase of 3.2 against expected wage increase. So far, based on available data, is about 4.1%, and it's expected to close the year probably around close to 5%. So, of the wage increase expectation of close to 5%, the 3.2% itself seems reasonable. But having said that, I quickly add on that we are very mindful. Not everyone is going to get the same wage increase, or maybe some people might not even get any. So there will be people who are impacted, and that's why we have the enhanced concessions. And on top of that, bear in mind, 3.2% translates to $53.5 million increase in revenue, of which we claw back 11.5 million to the public transport fund, which will be used to help people who need help.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.